Like I'm going to show you how to make these boxes out of used Christmas cards. Something to do with your Christmas cards every year. It makes a nice little box, and you see we've got a bunch of them up there. So what you do is you take a card, and the easiest way to do it is find a one that you like that has a design on it. And I usually don't cut the middle, but just pull it right apart. And take I really want this wreath kind of in the middle of the card, so I'm going to take the other piece of the card and just cover up that part of the card and draw a line. If you wanted something in the middle, you could have put it in the middle and drawn lines on both sides and just cut that out. That would have been fine too. On the back, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the card in the middle somewhere, because that really doesn't matter. Unless you had something cute you wanted to show off in the middle, it really doesn't, on the back of the box, it really doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to cut my front out, just cut it right out on the line. There's my front. And in the back, I'm going to cut on these lines too, and then I'm going to go back and cut off a little bit extra. Okay. In an L-shaped pattern, like you're going to cut some off the top and some off the side, you're going to cut off about 1/4 of an inch on each side. So that's, I don't know, what is that? That may be a little more than 1/4 of an inch. That's, yeah, it's probably about 1/4 of an inch, just a little bit more. But you can just eyeball it, just cut off a little bit more. I usually like to cut the rough edge off, but whatever you want to cut off. So I cut the top off, now I'm going to cut the side off, about the same amount. Let's try to keep them straight. And now I'm going to flip them over to the sides I don't want to keep. And you're going to make an X from corner to corner with a ruler. So just line up your corners. And a pencil, pen, whatever. Pencil actually probably works better, but go into the back too. And if you're a real stickler for being exact, you couldn't measure it to make sure it's 100% square, equal on side to side and top to bottom, but it usually works out pretty good just eyeballing. As long as you cut pretty close to the same amount, that's all you really need. Okay, we're done with the pen and the ruler. What you're going to do is you're going to take the point and put it right in the center of where you drew that line at, where they intersect, right there. And you're going to crease it. And crease it pretty good because they're stiff cards, so you want to really push down hard. Now you're going to grab it and kind of roll it over, and this edge is going to line up with this center line too. And make sure you really hold it tight against the back, because the point will go too far past the line if you don't. And really crease it good. Now it's really hard to crease it right in the middle, so what I've been doing is taking this and just creasing it again. If you unfold it, and just getting a really good crease in there. And do the same thing for all four sides, or all four corners. Go to the middle, crease it, and then roll this as far over as you can to the line. Crease it, and then again, I've been unfolding it and just putting an extra crease in that. Maybe the last one. To the center. To the center. If you get really stiff cards, they may start cracking on you a little bit, but that's okay. It's just it'll be the edges of the box, and you won't even see those. You go to the center. Roll over to the edge, to the line. Okay. Now I've got, you can see it's all folded. And if you look in your, I don't know if the camera will show it really good, but there's like a square in the middle where your fold lines are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pair of scissors, and there's a point, and then I've got this line going up to the box. I'm going to cut out that line going up to the, just to the corner of the box. And then I'm going to cut it out on this side as well. And what I usually do is take this to make sure it'll fold good. If it doesn't fold, if it wants to try to tear you, you just didn't cut far enough. Now go to the opposite side. So there's my side I just cut. Right across from it, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut up to the corners of that inside folded box. And go up to the inside of my folded box. And again, I just like to double check to make sure it's going to fold good. Okay. Now I'm going to take not the two pointy pieces like this that kind of look like houses. I'm going to take the other piece and I'm going to fold the point over towards the inside, and I'm going to take that edge and fold it again. So again, point and then the side. So you should have a flat edge. Then I'm going to take these 2 points and fold them in, just like that, so it makes a solid wall. And then I'm going to take the last piece of that fold and fold it in. Try to push down and crease it really good. Now I'll show you again. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Take your point, fold it towards the middle, take that line, fold it towards the middle, take your 2 points, and then take your 2 sides and crease them really good. Okay. So now I've got this where they look like 2 little pieces sticking out. Those are going to be the inside of your box when it makes it. So if you kind of hold them up, you're going to take this side and we're just going to push it in just on the fold lines just like they are. You're going to push it in and push it down on the bottom, and you'll see the little corner right there. And you shouldn't need any tape. If you really want it to hold up, I guess for a lot of movement and stuff, you might want to put a piece of tape. But you shouldn't need a piece of tape. They should hold on there. If you creased them really good, they should be pretty decent. That's pretty nice layout. It would have been neat if I'd put the ribbon right in the bow right in the middle, but it's kind of hard to get those lined up perfect. So now you do the same thing with the back. Okay. If everything worked out okay, your box bottom should slide right into the top. And there's your box.